Hey guys, I'm recording this video because we have about, I think it's 10 minutes in which, as you can see, all the cards that you will be receiving are being presented. So, I know some of them might be a little bit too quick or too slow. You can, I think, on YouTube itself make the video go faster or slower to see them. But it just gives you a general idea, so there's no mystery about what you're going to be getting. You'll be able to see the players and the cards that you will get in the collection. So this video, this little talk, this audio that will go on in the background while you're watching, it's just we're going to go over a few points. One, it'll be my background as a card dealer. Two, I'll give a quick background of the collection. Three, the potentials of the collection, like for a hobbyist, an eBay card dealer, or a store. So we'll go over that also in the video because I have quite a few ideas of how one can make a lot of money from this collection. So let's start off a little bit with right now my background. So since about 8 years old, I've been collecting cards. And since about that age too, I was a card dealer going to card shows with my dad. So in that time period, we collected an immense collection of basketball, football, hockey, and baseball. So what we'll be selling here is the basketball collection. It's truly what I have left of the collection, and these would be the show quality cards. These would be the premier cards on the table if I were to be doing a card show. This would be my good merchandise. This is not your junk. This is not your common cards, your penny cards, your 25-cent box card. This is your creme de la creme good cards that you can make good money on. So that's a little bit of my background, and I'm leaving this business for a new endeavor. So I think in the back of all of our minds too, we see at some level cards are as an investment, either an investment for ourselves during this lifetime or an investment to our children or family and so on and so forth. There's a certain investment behind cards. I think quite a few of us do have. And luckily, it was a wise investment on my father's part that now I have the seed money to make one of my dreams truly come true. And I have also the ability to give someone, you guys or whoever buys it, something that is immensely valuable. So that's just a little bit of background on it, on myself. And to give an idea of the collection itself, it's, I would say, between 2,400 cards and 2,800 cards. And the minimum book value on this lot, and this is an estimation because these are the good cards, so I'm fairly certain it will not be lower than $18,000 book value. I'm quite certain on this, and it could possibly be more, and I'm saying the range. 18,000 will be the book value. 24,000. It could definitely be more than 24,000 book value, because there's some very high-end cards in there mixed in. So just to give a little bit more breakdown on the lot itself, I would say to you, most likely, highest card value, I think maybe 60 to 80 bucks book value. 60, 80 bucks. Now, these are not your 60, 80 bucks you're ever going to find anywhere. These are your 60 to 80 bucks you're only going to find in this lot. Like, these cards are rare, so I'll let you know about that right now. So in terms of percentage, I've included in the description of the auction itself the percentage breakdown. But just to give you a good idea of the majority of the cards are from 1995 to 1999. Now, this was the height of my interest in basketball and cards. So 65 to 70%. So mathematically, let me just break that down for you into a estimated number. So let's say it's 2,600 total cards, and let's just take 68% of it. So let's say about between 1,500 and 1,700 cards are from 1995 to 1999. Now, 80 to 90% of all the cards throughout the years, not just in that category, are stars. By stars, I mean Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, all those guys from that era, all the MVPs, Akeem Olajuwon, all of those guys you'll see in there. You'll see even the other stars like the inserts of Reggie Miller, and those kind of players. So if you're familiar with that era of 95 to 99, you'll really see those stars, those MVPs of that era. You'll see the Charles Barkleys, like I said, the Scottie Pippens. So these stars, 80 to 90%. The other 20% or so would be certain on maybe the Tony Kukocs, the Dennis Rodmans. You can tell a lot of Bulls are coming to my mind. That was my dad's favorite team, but you'll see. And my favorite was the Houston Rockets. The dream team of the Houston Rockets. You'll see the Clyde Drexlers, and those kind of players would be the other 20% or so, and the other players maybe something like. Well, you guys know what I'm saying. It's just the other players. No one's coming to mind right now. And so most of these, then you're saying, I bet you're like, dude, okay, good, they're stars, but I don't want frickin' all base cards, Topps base cards, and just the regular Michael Jordans and this. Okay, these are inserts. Now, some of these are those rare inserts that you'll never find anywhere on planet Earth. It's like literally maybe on Mars at this point. But they're that rare, some of these inserts. So there will be collectors and people who need to complete sets with these inserts. So most things will be inserts. I will say 80 to 90% of the total collection is inserts. About 10 to 20% of the collection is rookies. And the good rookies, also like the Ray Allens and Anthony Penny Hardaways, I think, like those finest rookies, and Dirk Nowitzki. So all these kind of Nowitzki and all these kind of guys you're gonna see in rookies. I think quite a few, like Kobe Bryant's. Now just to hit that base cards point, there will be about maybe 5%, which would be nearly 100 cards or so, 100 to 150 base cards. Those basic, those Topps Jordan, just a regular card, base card, normal card from the set, and they're mainly going to be stars. And just for, I did notice that when you do watch the video, and you'll see it all for yourself, like those very common cards will be, I feel they'll be quite, and you can just assess it all on your own from the video, maybe less than 1%, around 1%. And 1% of the total collection is, let's be reasonable, let's say under 30 to 50 cards are just those ones where you'll burn. So as we can see, that this collection is really good. These are very good cards. These are inserts. These are good inserts. They're atomic refractors. They're things you're not going to be able to find anywhere. They're very rare, to put it simply. Now, the collection, as I said, we would break down, has three potentials. There's one potential for the collector, okay? For the collector and the hobbyist of basketball trading cards, it is an immensely great investment. It will be fun to organize, and I know you collectors out there, you guys will look at this because a lot is not organized by players, because as you can see as they're being presented, they're not organized by players or set or year. Man, that is going to be so much freaking fun. You're going to be able to organize everything. You're going to see what you can complete with sets. You're going to add to your Jordan collection. You're going to add to your Kobe collection. Man, this is going to be mind-blowingly hours of a flow state of fun and enjoyment. And you can't trade that for anything. So for the collector, on that level, immensely enjoyable. Now we'll just move on to the eBay seller. So if the eBay seller really wanted to milk this, if I really wanted to make every penny from this lot right now, it would yield anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 in profit. Really milking it. And if things like making it into selling it player by player, taking good detailed photos of it, and then if certain cards don't sell, making team lots, making Jordan lots, getting really creative, because there's a way in this world to sell all of these cards. None of these cards can go to waste if you're creative enough. So I'm saying profit-wise, you'll make a profit of between $2,500, $5,000. Very good investment. So investment sense, very good. Pending your effort and how hard you work, this could be made quite fast, indeed. So, A card shop, we know that the card shop, based on book value, we often tend to, in a card shop, charge about 75% of book value. And for card dealers, this would also relate to card dealers. We're talking about card shops in person, not eBay card shops, but stores that people go to. And this should yield anywhere from 8 to 10,000. And I'm also thinking here to my foreign buyers, my guys in China and my guys in Taiwan, because I do have a big sales base in those countries in general, that you guys in Taiwan, I know you guys know this too, in China and Taiwan, that people go crazy over Jordan. That era of basketball, Jordan, Kobe's, man, that's the good stuff. Like, that's good. So you're going to yield a lot of money being a foreign buyer. Okay? So that gives you a real good overview. So for me looking at you, if you have the money for this and you're just a collector, you're getting gold. You're getting a gold mine. It's just great. It's great. It's fun. I gave you an idea of what you're getting. You saw all the cards. You can just tell for yourself, rationally and realistically, look at what I showed you and you know it's good. For the sellers, you realize that no matter what you pay, there will be profit. There will be profit. There will be a profit. So this is win-win in my mind. Now, on the last point is with shipping. I am not trying to make a buck on you guys. I do not want to. You buy this lot, I am not going to try to make one frickin' penny on shipping. None of that. None of that. We all know how much how we feel about when someone charges an arm and a leg for shipping. Not going to make money. I'm going to make an estimate, and you'll see that in the listing of how much it costs for USPS shipping a package. I'm going to do a weight. I'm going to make an estimation. If you know, and this is for both foreign and USA. And when I say foreign, I mention China, Taiwan. All countries are open. Russia, everywhere. I will ship anywhere. So don't hesitate to ask or buy the lot. So with the shipping, I'm going to weigh and measure, and I'm going to give my cheapest estimation of how cheap and efficiently and safely I can send the cards. The cards will be so safe you can't even imagine. They will be so safe. They will have insurance. Crazily safely packaged. It's like this is the like a safe house or something. It's nothing can screw up this box. So we'll get to you very nicely. So with shipping, on shipping note, all the cards will be sent as you see them. Many of them are in the, I think I would say at least 95% plus are in those sleeves. I'm not going to put the jackets, the hard plastic covers, they're just too heavy. I would say 95% in sleeves. It's very small amount or not. Very small amount or not. So everything would be very packaged safely, very nicely in the box. And on a last note, I will give you an estimation of the price. The cheapest price I can find for you, both foreign and domestic. If you know a cheaper way, and you're listening to this and you're like, dude, I got a cheaper way, you got it all wrong, after you read how much my method I'm doing and how much I'm going to ship it for, you say, dude, there's a cheaper way. Now hit me a message on eBay, and I will look into it too, and definitely do the cheapest way because it's for you. So just hit me that message. You know it's cheaper. Let me know. So as you can see, I presented it. I know there might be a few questions. I am very open to questions. So please message me on eBay. I will respond within a 24-hour period of when I get it. And hopefully soon you'll have the lot of your dreams in your hands. Okay, thanks guys for listening. Have a good day.